on in your explanation.
Basically, what I'm saying here is that it doesn't matter what time of the year you get off, we still get the same amount of time off.
I know, but like what you were saying, so there's 4 9 weeks split up. There's 9 weeks for each like fourth of school, and there are 2 weeks in between that, and that's what we have off. And then obviously there's some.
Right, that's what I meant. So you guys have 2 weeks off like every 9 months or whatever. We have 1 week off every 6 months, every 6 weeks even.
But next year I'm gonna be sad because they make fall break only 1 week.
The Easter Skylanders just look awesome, especially flower, because instead of the orange flame or something, it's just the blue flame, which looks cool.
Is cool.
Yeah.
My favourite franchise of all time is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you can count that as a franchise.
Probably out of all of
my favorite franchise of all time is
Skylanders Imaginators is
Beautylanders.
Last Trump.
My favorite franchise is Skylanders.
I meant movie franchise. My favourite franchise of all time is Skylanders, but my favourite movie franchise, definitely Marvel.
I haven't seen most of the Marvel stuff.
What are you doing with your life and the story?
We're gonna binge it when Infinity War comes out.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, with how many Marvel movies there are, you should probably start binge watching them all now, so then you might actually get around to it by the time Infinity War is here. Because if not, and you decide to wait like 1 week before, you'll have to watch every single movie non-stop, because basically, if you go through every single Marvel movie and marathon every single one non-stop, it'll take you about 2.5 days.
What did you say, Pixel?
Infinity War's Vision's going to be gone, because he has an Infinity Stone in his head. Forget what your stone it is.
I think, because I'm pretty sure that there is a thing that is, so, by logic that I've heard, Vision should still survive, he's just extremely weak.
Yeah. Probably wrong.
So he might end up dying just because of how vulnerable he is after he got the thing ripped out of him, so.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I think out of everyone who's likely to die in Infinity War, Vision is definitely the most likely one. And with the way they're marketing it, it looks like it's also going to be Iron Man as well.
For some reason it kind of looks like Iron Man has a chance of dying.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think with the way they're marketing it, I think Iron Man is probably going to be the most likely one to actually be killed off in this one.
L-O-K-I. That is who died. Loki is definitely gonna die.
Loki was meant to die in Thor: The Dark World, but then, like, they did some reshoots and decided to keep him in.
I know.
I don't really think Loki's gonna die in Infinity Wars.
I think Loki's going to be safe, in all fairness, especially if Thor survives. If Thor survives, Loki will be safe. Because, you know, we got to have some villain for Thor, right? Thor, that's funny right now.
See, what I think is that, have you guys seen the new, Infinity War trailer, the newer one?
Yeah, I have.
Yep, I'm pretty sure I have.
Thanos is, you know when, Thanos is, like, holding Thor's head?
Oh, yeah.
So the scene either before or after that shows the 4, like, Thanos' helper people and Loki standing there watching, and if you look at it, the lady with the spear, that's one of Thanos' helpers, she's pointing the spear at Loki. And so a lot of people are theorizing that they're gonna kill off Loki, and that's what's gonna make Thor mad.
And one other thing is the reason Thanos has the purple stone, Infinity Stone, is because it makes all the other Infinity Stones stronger. That's why he got that one first.
In all
Oh my
fairness, I
God.
don't want to theorize about it too much. I just want to go into it like knowing very little, or at least theorizing very little. I want to go into it with basically no expectations whatsoever, and I just want to enjoy it that way, pretty much.
There's also one other theory that's pretty interesting.
And what is that?
So you know the end when like Cap is holding Thanos' gauntlet thing, and like everybody's surprised
Yeah.
because, I mean, Cap's not really supposed to be able to do that. So a lot of people are thinking that he ate like the Black Panther herb thing, and that the Black Panther herb is the Soul Stone in a different form.
Yeah, that could be it, potentially.
No, I don't.
I mean, I did the same thing with the Ether and the Tesseract and the Staff and everything, so it could be.
The Black Panther orb is an Infinity Stone because Black Panther kind of represents purple, and it's already in purple Infinity Stone's not in it. Like, he gets it already, but like you saw Star-Lord hold it and it's purple.
Could be the Bruce.
Best part of the trailer, though, is when Star-Lord says, "Good plan you got here, except from it sucks. Let me do the plan, so then it'll actually be good." I love that part.
Yeah, that was the best thing ever. And Tony's just like, wow.
Yep, he's just like, "Wow, what you saying, bruh? What you
Wow.
saying?"
I didn't understand a single word you said, but evidently you're gonna make the plan now, so I'll step back. Except it sucks. So let me think of a plan, so maybe it can be really good.
Which is probably the most powerfulest villain in it. Like, of all the things.
I mean, in the MCU, obviously he is. In just Marvel in general, I honestly don't think so.
I just realised I was paying no attention to this whatsoever.
They got a lot of crazy villains in MCU, or in the comics and stuff.
The most powerful one in the Marvel comics, I believe, is Galactus or something like that.
Yeah, Galactus can just eat planets. He's just like, nom nom. Yummy.
You know, Galactus was in Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four sucks.
Fant 4 sucked, yeah.
They actually kind of should make a reboot.
The only good Fantastic Four movie is The Incredibles. Speaking of The Incredibles, I'm really excited for the second movie for that. But the thing is that it comes out in the summer, and in the summer I'm going to be on a 4-week program, which means that I'm not going to be able to see the movie until I get back, which means I'm going to have to see, like, The Incredibles 2 about 5 weeks late, and it's going to be sad.
Yeah. The good thing is not much
My
people
favorite-
would be in the cinema, so you won't be much interruptions then.
My favorite Skylander in Lego Dimensions is, Sully.
My favourite light seeker from Skylanders is Lego Iron Man.
Which doesn't even exist in Dimensions.
I don't care, it does now.
They probably didn't have the rights to it because this, Marvel has, like, their Playmation thing. And plus Infinity had it, obviously.
You know what, Dimensions was actually pretty damn awesome looking. I would have got Dimensions if it weren't so expensive.
Yeah.
I got 3 Dimensions.
And plus, like, all the character parts go missing.
Well, I don't know, I'm actually really good at keeping track of things like Legos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got tons tons of free bases. I don't have like the figures, but at least I have like the game and stuff. Because my cousin bought like tons of them, and then he got the Switch, so he couldn't use them. So kind of against his will, he gave them all to me.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that kind of privileges.
He didn't want to give them to me because he's like, oh, but we can like port them and yada yada yada. And his mom was just like, I don't care what you say. Gabe, have all this crap.
I would have sold them personally. I would have said, screw you, I'm not giving you none of my stuff. I'm going to sell them.
eBay.
He tried to, but they wouldn't take them.
Yeah, well, that's what you got eBay for.
Well, he tried to sell them, but he was only wanting to give away the bases just because he still liked the characters, but they wouldn't take them.
Right, I see, yeah.
I'm just kind of hanging from my bed now.
That sounds fun. And I am awful at timing the stuff.
We already knew that, Ignite. You didn't need to tell us.
Too bad, I told you anyway. So deal with it.
Okay, tough luck.
I wonder what species Pop Fizz is.
Fizzlandian.
Why is the sound go quiet? My sound is being a bad person. When you make absolutely no progress on the thing you wanted to make progress on.
Yep, I know that feeling. That's my feeling every single day.
Yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of Legos just sitting on the floor, and I'm thinking, I wanted to sort these today.
Well, too bad, that ain't happening. Darn, I just swapped Prison Break just to swap out again. That's a
So
nuisance.
annoying when I get a new Skylander in a way because I have to take down all the other Skylanders and try put that in.
I leave gaps on my shelf so that then when I get the Skylanders I need, I can put them in those gaps.
I just have a box.
And after like a month, then all of them get dust, and of course I have to get rid of the dust.
Gabe, you are as professional as my cousin. All what she has is a box. In fact, she doesn't even have a box anymore because the box isn't big enough for all the characters, so she has a bag instead.
Okay.
The funniest thing though is that she has about 60 characters. I think about 40 of them have came from me.
Yeah.
How old is this cousin?
And I have two.
She's 7.
I see.
It's funny, I keep telling her, yeah, Skylanders Most Adventure is older than you. Wait, no, she's not 7, she's 6, my bad.
You derp.
I thought that like the only one here has like 220 Skylanders.
I just got 100.
I have way over 100. I think I have around 200 or something like that.
Why does everybody have more than me?
Don't worry, I have more than Nolan. Nolan has 73.
When I spent a lot of money on getting Skylanders.
See, I'm still waiting for all the stuff Ignite's gonna mail me.
That stuff, yes. Don't worry, I'll get around to it when I actually have money to get around to it.
See, Ignite's waiting for Collector Creepypasta to mail stuff to him, and I'm waiting for Ignite to mail stuff to me.
Yeah, but I have stuff to mail to, like, literally everyone.
And by everyone, who is, like, specifically everyone?
You, Frywolf, Crash, Jap.
Okay, that's a lot.
I love how you said that's a lot when there were only 2 people that he said.
I said 4 people.
I know, but Pixel said that's a lot when all you said was me and Frywolf.
Yeah, and Jap and Crash, and they're all, like,
But you
international, which is going to be a nuisance.
But you hadn't said those yet.
Yeah, well, now I have.
Yeah, Yeah, I know. But
it doesn't matter what I said previously. All that matters is what I said now.
well, I understand that, but I was just explaining why I was, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Point is, it's going to cost me like £10 per shipping, and I don't have like 40 quid up my sleeve, so even though at the moment I am prioritising you and Firewolf at the moment,
Yay.
so feel prioritised.
Yay. I'm gonna get a tide pool and a lot of duplicates, and I don't know anything else, but probably not anything else, but whatever.
Yeah, this is why I'm not doing a contest anymore, because I'm awful at actually giving people the stuff they win from such contests.
I know, I want a tide pool, and now I'm getting a tide pool, a bunch of duplicates, and you've, like, said, hey, look, there's some good deals on these, which ones do you not have? Like, 3 times now.
Yeah, and I still weren't able to get any, because the thing was that when I went to Leicester to go and get you some of them, the bus cost more than I expected, so I didn't have enough money after buying the bus ticket to get you any of them.
Wow.
Hashtag for bus is stupid. Let's get that trending on Twitter.
Hashtag Ignite's got no money.
Hashtag that is literally true. Ignite has no money whatsoever.
Hashtag, you keep saying hashtag.
Hashtag whatever we say get trending on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to become trending on Twitter anytime soon.
Hashtag trending on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Hashtag the real Donald Trump.
Hashtag trending on Google Plus.
Hashtag no one cares about Google Plus.
How dare you? No one cares about Google Plus.
Yeah, no, isn't that what I just said?
Tech maybe cares about Google Plus. I don't know.
The only thing I care about, oddly enough, is Instagram, because that's really the only thing I use. That and Hangouts and sometimes Skype.
But can you really count Hangouts as one?
Well, you still speak to people, don't you? It's not exactly a social media, but you still speak to people, so I count it. Same with Skype.
Okay, I feel disappointed with my life just looking at this vast expanse of Legos and saying, that's thousands of dollars right there.
I feel really disappointed by my life, looking at all my Skylanders and thinking, yep, that's thousands of quid right there. But I also don't feel disappointed because it's Skylanders.
Yeah. Probably all of the money I have is probably spent in Skylanders.
Well, mine, next time I get money, is probably either going to be spent on some old Space Police sets, because that is my home wave, and I've been overtaken by Lego recently, I don't know why, or Skylanders Mega Blocks, because it's like a combination of the two things that I like.
Yeah, that would make good sense. There's lots of Mega Bloks sets, even though the only Mega Bloks set I ever got was the Flameslinger one.
I got that Eruptor little portal packet bag thing.
I really want to get the Igniter one, because Igniter.
I'll probably, like, there are 3 sets that have, like, just Chop Chop in them.
Wow.
And I'm like, yes, my boy.
Chop Chop is one of my 60 boys.
You have 60 boys.
Yep, but Igniter's my boy.
I thought Igniter was your boy.
You know what, that's a good point. I'll make him that instead. I'll make Tycoon Crow my boy, and then I'll make Igniter my boy.
You should just make... No, listen, so, like, your top 10, your, like, Ignitor is your boy, and then Tycoon Crow is your boy, if he's second, and then it just goes down the line until your least favorite, Skylander Wrecking Ball is just, like... I don't even know how many Skylanders. He's your boy.
You're gonna be here for a very, very long time.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Let me think. Okay, so 32, 48, whatever 32 on top of that is, and then another 32, and then another 28, and then another 30, and then another whatever was after that.
So how much does that add up to?
A lot.
Good job.
Probably all of the Skylanders I have are probably what, 2,000 euro or so, because I have so much.
Let's just not math, okay? Because I can't be bothered to do math right now. Even though, the thing is that in maths you have to be so accurate, but then in geography, like, you need to include evidence, but your evidence could be, like, far out, as long as it's believable. Like, you could say 500 and says 600, and I'm just like, why couldn't maths be that nice, where you could just put 700 for your answer, but because it's 750, you still get the marks? It's just like, maths.
Be showing you Lego hacks. Why is the FBI here?
What? The FBI? I am the FBI. I'm a Martian that's a scientist at Area 51.
I knew Area 51 existed.
What?
I said I knew Area 51 existed.
Did you know that they if anyone like went into the perimeter, they were allowed to shoot to kill?
Yes, I did know that.
Because
What do you
of
think
how
nobody
much
knows
life-
about it? Except you, apparently.
Yeah. I'm a scientist at Area 51, and I'm also the Martian King.
Darn, I missed a balloon animal.
That's why they can never find any Martian UFOs. Because I'm working behind the scenes, protecting my people.
Gabe, the Martian protector of Martians.
Yes, I'm king of the Martians, and I'm actually a responsible leader.
Yeah, I didn't believe that for a second. I can believe Area 51, but I cannot believe that Gabe is a reliable leader.
Because my species might partially be because my species is invincible, but
Why can't you just make our species invincible, dude? Give us your gift.
because I don't like all of humanity.
Well, I don't blame you. Humans are absolute garbage.
I know, right? Like,
You want one?
I hate humanity. Humanity is the worst thing that's ever happened to this planet.
well, yeah. See, like, I would, but there are a lot more bad people than there are good people, and I don't want the bad people to live forever.
You know what? That's a huge exaggeration. There is way more good people than bad people out there, and I'm so happy to say that.
Are you sure about that?
Trust me, there
Are
is.
you sure?
Good people outnumber bad people about 20 to 1. I mean, like, calling you a name, that's not a bad person.
Are you sure, Ignite the Foya?
Look, if you went around and called everyone who's ever called anyone a bad name a bad person, then everyone on this planet would be a bad person. So if you take away exaggeration, there are more good people than bad people.
Exaggeration is truth.
Exaggeration is a bit like exaggeration, really.
Yeah, and exaggeration is truth, so if it's a bit like
Exaggeration is the truth, just exaggerated. That's why they call it exaggeration.
But exaggerated means being truthful, so.
In case you guys didn't know, there's a big difference between exaggeration and lying.
Lying, sarcasm, exaggeration.
Rawr! Q&A announcement.
Okay guys, I'm currently on Mesmer Railder, so how much are you willing to bet that I don't get hit?
Hey, Ignite, we're doing a Q&A. Next video is a Q&A.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, the video you post after this video is gonna be a Q&A.
I'm not posting this video for another 5 weeks yet.
I don't care. Next video you post after this one is a Q&A, so. know why?
Why?
Because I said so, and as we established on the podcast yesterday, anything me or you say is true.
Wait, hold on a minute. I was on a podcast yesterday?
Yes, you were.
I didn't know I was on a podcast yesterday, since when did I give you permission to put me on a podcast yesterday?
I'm gonna kill you, Ignite.
Okay, guys, if I die tonight, then you know who killed me.
Yeah, natural causes killed you. I'll make a giant storm electrocute your house.
A storm? Have you forgot I live in flippin' Britain? The worst storm we're gonna get is a snowstorm.
Well, too bad. I'll make a water storm that's not frozen water.
We get a water storm every day, though, of how much it rains over here.
But I'll electrocute your house.
Well, that's fine. I'll just get lightning rod to protect me because he's the god of lightning. So of course the god of lightning can stop other lightning.
Figurine can protect you.
What?
Yes, because a plastic figurine can protect you.
Plastic? Since when are Skylanders plastic? How dare you?
The cardboard.
Yeah,
Well, plastic can protect me because if I take a sharp piece of plastic, like say Ignito's sword, and ram it down to one's eye, then that's protecting me.
But what if that person wasn't doing anything at all? Then you'd be a bad person.
Why would I do that on purpose? I would do that to defend myself.
Exactly, Ignite. You just trapped yourself in a corner.
I am literally in a corner right now because I'm in a corner trying to avoid these flippin' spinning dancers.
You're in a corner trying to avoid my knives.
Yes. Well, I'm not in the corner trying to avoid your knives, but Magna Chargers. Oh boy, that was so close.
No, not Magna Charge.
Halo or Destiny?
Yes, Magna Charge, a character which I have 2 versions of.
I'm depressed now.
Magna Blade.
Basically, how to make the game depressed, mention the words Magna and Charge in the same sentence, one after the other.
And at least until I get a Magna Charge.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get a Magna Charge eventually. Magna Tard? Who's Magna Tard?
Magna Turd. That's the best Skylander ever.
My concentration is intense right now.
You have no concentration.
I have all the concentration! Gabriel's just trying to distract you guys.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that was close!
Yeah, I just yelled into the microphone.
How dare you? Oh boy.
I could tell Pixel heard it because he was like, oh my god. I know Pixel heard it, but I don't know if you heard it. And I just had
I probably didn't hear it knowing me. I have very bad hearing like my dad. The ongoing joke between my dad and my mum is the fact that my dad is deaf when he isn't actually deaf. It's just a joke, but it's a funny joke nevertheless.
I'm legally blind.
My mom is deaf, and she's, slightly stupid.
Oh.
No, like, literally every time she calls, my brother Ryan,